Hey everyone, I am OT Squirtle and today I have a big mail day from the last couple of days worth of deliveries. So in today's video I have a card that is going onto the top shelf and also a card that will be going onto the bottom shelf. So a couple of really awesome cards, but before we get into that, I do have some sealed product I got to add to the collection. First up, we have a box of Darkness Ablaze. When this set came out, I actually bought two boxes, one to open and one to keep sealed. But I enjoyed opening my box so much, I actually opened the second one as well. I also got a Hidden Fates Raichu tin, but I actually already opened that up. I opened up to get to the packs, save those packs for a rainy day. I haven't actually opened them yet. Next up, we have some blister packs. So I got two Sudowoodo Unified Minds blister packs. There's one. And there is two. I'll look at the Sudowoodos and whichever one looks best, I'll take that one out and keep the other blister pack as a sealed blister pack. Next up, we got two of the Pikachu ones as well. Same deal with the Sudowoodo. Whichever Pikachu looks best, I'll open that one up and add that Pikachu to my collection, and I'll keep the Unified Minds pack sealed. Then I also got four Cosmic Eclipse blister packs. Unfortunately, they sent three with Miss Magius on it, so that obviously means that I only got one with Terrakion, and the Terrakion also has the only Blastoise pack in the background, so I am tempted to open this one up to get that Blastoise pack for the sealed collection, but I also want to have the Terrakion sealed blister pack, so I'll probably just keep that sealed and I might just buy a Blastoise pack. Onto the final sealed product here. There are four booster packs in this box, and I've actually forgotten if it's Unified Minds or Cosmic Eclipse. I think it's Cosmic Eclipse, but I guess we'll find out now. Yes, it's Cosmic Eclipse. So we've got the really awesome artwork there. And oh, awesome, we did get the Blastoise Piplup Bomb, so I definitely don't need to open that Terrakion blister then. We're not getting an art set. We have another one there. That one's a bit damaged on the bottom. And then finally, we have another Blastoise Piplup pack, and that one, those bottom cards' edge might be a little bit rough, but I don't plan to open these packs, so that isn't the biggest issue ever, but since I'm keeping it sealed, it'd be nice if it was in a little bit better condition, especially since it's not exactly an old set. But yeah, a couple of Blastoise packs, that's really cool. I would have wanted an art set, but I'm just happy to have the Blastoise packs. And now that we've got all these sealed stuff out of the way, we can move on to the actual individual cards that I purchased. This first one is just a small one, but it is really cool nonetheless. This is just a Crystal Guardians Reverse C-Dot. Crystal Guardians EX Crystal Guardians is my favourite set of all time, so I do plan to eventually put together the Master set. And you got to start somewhere. I already have quite a bit of it, obviously, but I didn't have a C-Dot, and I bought this card for about $8, I think. It seemed to be in condition that, wouldn't necessarily get like an incredible grade, but it'll definitely look good in a binder. And looking at this card, if I did grade it, I'd probably get an 8 or a 9. Which isn't crazy because it's just a C-Dot. It's not, some crazy valuable card, but yeah, this definitely does the trick. This looks very, very cool. So I've got 4 cards left to show. The next 2 cards are actually basketball cards. The last 2 cards are my big purchases, so if you guys don't care at all about basketball, you can just skip ahead like 15 seconds. But if you don't mind, we have an Aaron Nesmith Revolution rookie card here. I am a Celtics fan. Nesmith finished last season really well, and I love Revolution, so this was just an easy purchase here. I got it for $1, so you can't really go wrong with that, can you? And then something a little bit different, I got a Court Kings box topper Marcus Smart rookie autograph. I already have a Marcus Smart rookie autograph with a regular size card, but this one I plan to eventually get framed. And yeah, just a cool card there. If you guys aren't familiar with the box toppers, that is it compared to the regular card. And that is an actual on-card autograph by him. For you Pokemon guys who might not be familiar with sports, that is signed by Marcus Smart. So really, really cool card there. Marcus Smart is my favourite player. And now we have the 2 big ones. The first one I'm showing is actually the more valuable of the 2. I'm just going to get straight to it. Boom. This is a Pokemon CD Promo Blastoise with a Gem Mint 9.5 rating. And you guys can immediately see that it's off-center, which you might think is a bad thing. Me personally, off-centering actually bothers me more than any other issue that cards can have. But think about this. If it is that blatantly off-center, it's a 9.5, that just shows how amazing this card is. And I've looked at this thing under light. I honestly, guys, cannot find one tiny issue with this card outside of the obvious centering. Does that mean that it could get a PSA 10 if I regraded it? I don't think it would. I think it's probably just too off-center to fit in that 60-40. I might risk it, but I'm not sure. I'm definitely not going to send it for 200 US per card, but if they get back to their old prices of the bulk Pokemon submissions, I might submit this just to try and get it to 10, because it should definitely get at least a 9, and a PSA 9 definitely doesn't decrease the value that the CGA 9.5, possibly even increases it, probably increases it really. But this is just an absolutely beautiful card. And unfortunately, this is the slightly more common version of the Blastoise, where it has the lightning bolt symbol there, and it has his rarity there. There is also a version of this Blastoise that has the Squirtle logo there, as it should, and it has no rarity. So yeah, that's the one that I really, really want, but I couldn't pass down this Blastoise as a 9.5 grade on a card that's as old as me. That's just amazing, and that is definitely going on the top shelf. And there we go. It's always nice when you get a card that goes to the top tier of your collection. And now we have the bottom shelf to figure out. Since there is kind of a theme, you guys are probably guessing what the last card is. I haven't actually opened this yet, so this is my first time seeing it. Will be the same time that you guys see it for the first time. So I'm just covering the from sender here. This has come all the way from London. We're getting a pretty good look at it there. We see the CGC 9.5 grade. We'll just flip this over and take it out of its little baggie here. How is he packed this? I think it's in a little bag with a tiny bit of bubble wrap, okay. I was confused how this falls. It's like half in a bag and half in bubble wrap. This is quite strange. Alright, there we go. That is some token bubble wrapping if I've ever seen one. I don't know what that's going to do. The rest of the packaging was good enough. It didn't even really need it, so no complaints. You guys can see the back of the CGC there and the back of the card. This card looks so clean. And we'll flip it over, and there you go. This is also from the Squirtle intro deck, just like the Blastoise was, but this is one of the Squirtles from it. So you guys can see the Squirtle logo there, and it has no rarity. And this is just, this is incredible. Obviously a Gem Mint 9.5 grade, 9.5 centering, 9 surface, 9.5 corners, and 10 edges on a 22-year-old card. It's as old as me. This is incredible. I am putting together the Squirtle Master set, and this is one of the ones that I'm most excited about adding. I just love how it looks like a canvas painting, and he's just Squirtle, just having a great time in the woods. He's just, sitting back. I think he's got like a bow or a butterfly on his or her tail, and just an incredible card. You just don't really get cards like this in English. And they used to bother me when I was a younger collector, but now, honestly, once you get your first Japanese card, getting Japanese cards or foreign cards of any kind is one of those things where you kind of don't think that you want it, and then as soon as you get it, you realize, you're staring at this card and you don't even really take in that it is Japanese. It's just not what you look at. I mean, I know it's a Squirtle, so I don't need to read its name, and it's clearly out of the rotation, so I don't need to know what its move does. So yeah, when you're just collecting for the artwork and the history of the card and the history of Pokemon in general, at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter if it's in English, if it's in German, if it's in I wouldn't mind a Shiggy Squirtle in German, or a Japanese one, obviously, because this is just an incredible card that you can't get in English. And if this card was in English, it would probably be so much more expensive. This card was £40 as a Gem Mint 9.5. It actually cost me about $130 because obviously I had to pay GST and shipping on top of the £40. But just an incredible card, and it immediately becomes one of my top 5 favourite cards, that is for sure. I can't stop staring at this thing. It's like when I did the Mailday on the Dark Charizard, I just couldn't stop staring at it. It's the same deal. Do a close up on the actual artwork there. Try to keep it still for you guys so you can really take in that. Wow. Some markings there just on the case, not on the card. I definitely get this thing bagged though. Last time I bought some CGC cards, you guys can see the background, they came with bags on them. So I'm definitely going to need to get one of those. And a lot of people don't like CGC because of the colour of the label, but I actually deliberately buy my Squirtles and my Squirtle collection from CGC if I can, because I love the blue. It just goes with the Squirtle obviously really, really well. Specifically on the early 2000s cards, they had that really, the blue pretty much matches. This blue obviously doesn't perfectly match, the top of the label does. But wow. Really, really happy with today's pickups, that's for sure. So that does do it for this massive mail day. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you guys want to see more videos on this channel, then please do subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.